Yo boys, back with another video. Today we're going to be doing good old fast Mage. At this time we're still missing our hands, but after the videos and all that good stuff, I actually got my verse haste hands. Now we're full best in slot, about 45% haste out of PvP, so it's pretty insane. So pretty much all you're going to do when you face a druid is you're going to go the druid. So anytime you can hit the druid and he's out of LOS and you're not going out of your way to, chase him, go the druid. It doesn't matter what you're playing, just hit the druid because druids die really quick, especially if they don't know how to play. So here I see that he's cloning my guy. We're going to kick the clone. We're going to put our array down and then we're going to beam him. So we're going to frost bomb and then instantaneously beam him and take him out before he even has a chance to realize what's even going on. So it gets 3 seconds stun, and um, if you get your burst up, your initial laser beam is what I'm gonna call it. It does a lot of damage, as you can see. We lay 100 out him with the help of our priest, obviously. Um, we ended up just taking him out. So anytime you face a druid, go him. This is really good. Doesn't matter what you're playing, whether it's a rogue, whether it's whatever. That's really the only way you're gonna beat a druid. Now, if it's druid versus druid, then it's whoever's gonna damp first. Then you can kind of just hit whoever, but you usually want to go druid because druids will be able to out heal any other class in the game until high damp. The problem is with druid is they die really quick. So druids out of form and a stun literally can die in like 3 seconds. So make sure you're looking out for that. So here we're gonna swap to the druid here. We're gonna alter time. So here we're doing big damage on the druid here. He nelts my laser beam, which is fine. At this point, we're probably going to run over and DB him. So DB ring most likely. So DB into a ring. Really good. He's probably going to trinket. Yep. So we get trinket. This guy's running behind a pillar. So at this point, we're in a really good spot here. We have every CD. I sheep the... Looks like I sheep the DEH, which is good. And I have altar coming up. I wall for everybody, so I basically disappear everybody on the thing. I knock him back here. Here they're going to go me hard. I'm probably going to have to block. We'll see here. It looks like I use my shields. My shields end up saving me. I end up getting PI right now. I don't know if he's just now peeing I or if he forgot he had it. So here we're doing big dam. I alter time now because the DH is on me. Anytime the DH is connecting with me, it's really bad for us. So alter time is 5 seconds away. We're going to go Druid because obviously I'm going to try to sheep him maybe. No, it looks like I'm not going to be able to get it. So here we just run back. We're going to hit whoever's out in the middle and pretty much just pump them out in the mid. So here we got some big damage here. Big damage. Almost ended up killing him. So really big damage. Here I'm going to go for the sheep. He actually ends up mind controlling him, which is kind of bad. Here I try to sheep. He ends up kicking me. Whatever. It looks like he disorients and I sheep off the... so he uses the disorient or whatever it's called into a DR sheep. And I still have kicks, so I definitely got to watch out for those kicks. Because hitting a kick in solo shuffle is really good for a mage. Because it's such a long kick duration. Problem is as a druid, the only thing they're going to be casting is clone, and it looks like he's not really going for it. And I obviously alt tab. And a lot of the times, for some reason, I manually click my V so it resets my block, and sometimes I'll accidentally get kicked or something, and I'll preemptively do it because my muscle memory is used to me blocking, so I'll block and then do it. Sometimes I get kicked right as I'm blocking, and then I'll do it, and I'll be like, bro, I just did that. So I probably need to macro it into the block. That way, when I block, it automatically, resets it, or I just need to stop being dumb. Either one works. So here I tried to do some dam here. It looks like I have altar. I should be fine. So yeah, full altar back. It looks like they're doing a lot of dam here. Um, Trying to get away here. For some reason, it double blinks me. My mouse is like super weird like that. So I've ended up just running blink stun for now. We're gonna swap to the druid here. So here I cancel my block and kick the druid. Now we're gonna swap to the druid with big beams here. We actually end up almost killing him. I might ring him here. We'll see. It looks like I'm not. No, I'm going for the big dam. So instead I go for the big dam, and we end up almost killing him, but we end up killing the warrior pretty much. So we're killing everything. So yeah, we literally just, the hunter's literally just beaming everybody. I'm beaming everybody. We're all just doing unhealable damage and winning the game. So here the main target's going to be hunter, but obviously you're going to off target D8 or off target warrior, and that's pretty much that's all there is to that. So pretty much their win condition versus us is either they kill the druid, which is a high possibility, or they're gonna kill me, Usually they're not gonna look at the DH. DHs are really hard to kill because their CDs are such like they're on such a fast CD loop. So it's like every minute they have all those cooldowns pretty much, and Blur is like pretty much bubble. Obviously it's not that good, but in solo shuffle, versus these type of classes, all you have to do is just blur on their damage, and honestly you're gonna be fine. So as long as he just blurs, he actually ended up blurring air. So now this guy's gonna burst into. He actually bursted it into blur. This guy's soloing my druid in the back. So here I'm going to run up to him. I'm going to sheep him here. It looks like he deaths it. Really good death. So here we re-sheep and we end up getting turtle, trinket, literally every CD in the game. I DB him here for the extra CC into a DR sheep, into a clone. So here we've gotten really good CC. I'm going to sheep the hunter since we weren't on him. Now I'm going to steal the PI immediately, so we yoink that. He fears me, hoping for a DCP. Yep, we got the DCP. I'm going to sheep the priest here. We break it immediately. Unfortunately, it's kind of what happens when everybody stacks, so it doesn't really matter. So here, I altered him, all the damage here that he's doing. He's going to trap my druid most likely. Nope, he's not even going for it. It looks like he's trying to. So, we're in a good spot right now. We have a block still. We have double block. We have trinket from the druid. They have 0 CDs. All I need to do is land a sheep here in a second. Or kick the priest. We'll see what happens. It looks like, yeah, we get a DR sheep off his incap. Unfortunately, we get kicked, which is okay. We're going to DB for the extra CC into a DR poly, so we ended up getting about 4 seconds of CC extra there into a bash, into a DR clone. So there we ended up getting like 7 or 8 seconds worth of CC, which is insane. And I ended up canceling my block, try to kill him here, and that was probably a mistake because he wasn't really dying. I'm going to reset my block here because obviously sometimes I forget. So I'm going to reset it here soon. So I trinket here. I have my shields that are going to be coming up here. I ring the angel form, which is insane. That's what you do right there. The angel form, you can actually ring it. So he's going to come out of his angel form and instantly get ringed. So he runs into a ring because I angel form. And we end up getting trinket from there, which is really good. I reset my block here into a block. And now we pretty much need to win. Now I kick him on his MD, which is really good because he can't click anything. Actually, no, never mind. I guess he can click damage still. So we're going to try to sheep here. So we get a DR sheep and the game should be over. Actually, it looks like we lose. So we actually tie. Isn't that beautiful? So we end up tying, unfortunate. That's just how it goes, I guess. Of course, we tie. The win game that we should have won by a mile, we actually end up tying. Which I guess I'd rather tie than lose, because at least both sides we all got tied. So it's whatever. I guess it's worth. As long as I didn't lose, it's what is. So here we're gonna go Warren DH, and that's pretty much that. So same strat, just run in there, use all your. I usually just use my AOE right behind the pillar so I can get some stacks here, and it's a little bit of damage. It's also slowing them. So I usually just pop my burst first thing first, because by the time they like open on me, or by the time they do anything, my burst is already gonna be reset. So here they're kind of just sitting on a pillar. This guy blurs air, so there's that. So here I'm gonna bait the sheep. So I bait the sheep for both, so for fade and for death, and then a full sheep. And watch what this hunter with warrior. Watch this beautiful into a stun into a clone on his trinket. So he trinkets into a clone. Absolutely just disgustingly outplayed. There's nothing you can do. There's just a level of outplayed that there is called, and unfortunately there is just a different level in between the druid and the priest there. So very unlucky. So we end up getting an insane clone off the trinket, and we end up getting the fake polys into a full poly, and the warrior was behind a pillar, so he couldn't just trinket and heal him, and we end up taking him out. You know what I'm saying? Getting outplayed like huge. That's what we like to see. First mage, or second game on mage, instantaneously fake casting. Nothing about that. That makes it right. Free we owns. We take it. So here we're gonna go Hunter main and DH off target. Pretty much never going the priest because priests are really hard to kill. Really, the only time you'd ever go priest is if he's already low and you're playing with an AOE caster or something that's just pumping everything. That's pretty much the only time you'd actually go any other target. But here I alter time. Actually, no, it looks like I'm not. It looks like I'm gonna alter soon here. No, it looks like I wall instead. I knock him here. I'm gonna frost. Here I alter time. I'm gonna alter back here soon. So it looks like I'm just keeping up. Actually, he ends up purging it. Very unlucky. Unless I went back. I didn't even notice. So here I'm using my big glacial. Boom. Big damn. I steal his PI immediately. because we're taking it. I want it for myself. So here, this guy is still pumping me. Very unfortunate. We're going to ring here, see if we can get him. Nope, he kicks me. We're going to sheep him off that. Big sheep. Full sheep here, which is insane for us. And we're going to try to re-sheep here. So it looks like he stuns us. Nothing we can do about that. So here we're going to re-shield ourselves. Keep pumping. We get a DR clone, which is kind of bad. Into another poly. So really, when you're playing with a druid as a mage, you have like unlimited potential with CC, with sheep and clone all of DR. It's just a lot of CC on top of like the warrior stun or something. So overall, just a lot of CC. Here I'm going to try to ring, even if it's DR'd. It probably wasn't even worth, to be honest. I didn't even look to notice. I end up getting a full kick though, so we get a full kick into a DR'd ring, and the guy should be dead here. We just swap priest, and it looks like he actually lives. Very unlucky. But at this point, we're just kind of AoEing whatever we can hit. I try to DB this guy before he can fear, but it didn't work out so much. I could block here, but I'm not because I only have one block left, and there's no point in doing that. So here I DB. I'm gonna sheep him because I have the precog, so they can't stop me here. And we get a full sheep. I don't really have any procs on everything, so I'm gonna have to block here. So we block. We're kind of in a bad spot. We're also in a good spot. I'm going to cancel kick if he tries to MD me. It looks like he's not even going. He probably knows I'm going to kick him. So here we start pumping here. We have burst coming back up. I instantly kick him on his thing here. So we're going to start pumping him here. They have no kicks. I'm going to sheep here. Full sheep. Actually, it looks like he cloned. Full sheep now. I'm going to re-sheep again. I'm surprised he doesn't trinket that. That is really, that's scary that he didn't trinket that. Here I alter Tom. I'm probably going to reset. It looks like he dies right here. So yeah, close game. They ended up almost winning that, but thankfully, we get the sheep, and this guy held it on the sheep. Even though Cyclone was full of DR, so it's not like he can, trinket into a clone. He'd probably be fine, but he probably needed a trinket because it was high. It was getting high up in dab, and he's not going to be able to recover. But we take the dub. And for the last game, it's going to be Warrior and Hunter and Druid. So you're going to be going Druid and Hunter pretty much. And you can obviously swap on the Warrior whenever he's bad positioning. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. That's all you got to do for Big Damn. And this is as any class. You don't have to be, just going Druid out of LOS is really good. Especially if you have your teammates that are doing that as well. So if you're playing with like a Red Paladin or really anything that's AoEing everything, Druid's a really good target to go. Because if you land one kick or one good stun in the mid, I end up almost getting 100-0 here. Thankfully, I have my altar back. That's the potential of 100 damage right there. Here I get a full sheep on the druid, which is pretty insane. I'm going to swap to the druid. So here we're going to swap druid with a glacial into array. So big damn. End up instantaneously getting trinket by ourselves, like you. Actually, it looks like the priest helped us too because he stunned him. So here he's going to PI me. So a little bit late on the PI, but it ends up working out. I'll take whatever I can get. So here I try fake casting him. I instantaneously fake cast him. He ends up reflecting an ice lance, I'm pretty sure. And that's pretty much that. So here he tries to aim shot me. I'm just gonna block the aim shot. That's pretty much that's that. So here I'm probably gonna cancel my block here soon. I'm gonna frost nova them. I'm going to use my burst here. Pretty much get as much damage as possible out as I can. Trying to fake cast here using, I'm doing whatever I can to survive. I'm obviously got to be careful of this guy because he's going to do unhealable damage to me. I'm going to kite here with my priest because obviously I'm going to take a lot of damage. And at this point, we're just hitting whatever we can hit. Here I full ray this guy. Looks like I tried to fake cast because I knew he was going to kick me because usually most people kick on ray, but I guess he didn't want to. And that's pretty much the end of the game. I'm not really sure what happens here. I don't remember. Looks like I tried to sheep the druid out of nothing. Because sometimes you can get it here. I try to ring. It looks like not going to be able to get that either. Because I don't have DB. For some reason, it double links me for no reason. And at this point, we're just going to go Warrior with Big Dam. Because he's lining his healer. We're going to sheep the Druid out of nothing. So we get a full sheep. It looks like we're going to have to block again. So last block that we have, we're going to cancel and then try to sheep him here. So here we're going to blank over and then DR sheep. And we end up winning the game. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, peace.